you believe that the Bible has been changed?
100%.
I like this video, but it has a lot of things that are wrong with it. First, he goes into the manuscript evidence, but he doesn't point out anything. All he says is it's the size of a credit card. It came out 100 years after Jesus, like early 2nd century.
So what's the earliest manuscript that we have of the Bible? You can look it up. It's on Google. Just search it up. The earliest manuscript is from the Book of John. Okay. It's about the size of a credit card, and it's written in Koine Greek. So 100 years after Christ.
Well, we already know that. We already know as Christians that the earliest manuscripts are copies of copies. We don't have any of the originals. Saying that they date back to the 2nd century just proves the point that they're very early on compared to anything else that we do have for that time frame. Second, if you want to prove that the Bible has been changed, you have to grab that said manuscript that you're talking about and put it next to what we have currently today and say, this is where it's changed, not, well, yeah, the Bible's been changed. Here's the old ones, and it came at this time frame.
Second thing in terms of, like, let's say, proof that has been changed is that the authors of the Bible, according to all secular scholars and theologians as well, including Bart Ehrman and the likes of, let's say, Bruce Metzger, have talked about how the Bible itself, even though these are accredited to Mark, Luke, John, etc., to the disciples, that these are not written specifically by those individuals. These are written by various sorts of students and scribes over centuries.
Another issue I have is he uses secular scholars. Don't get me wrong, I love secular scholars, they prove our point all the time. My issue is where he says that they prove that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were just from other people writing that attributed them to those people or to those authors because they followed their thought. That follows nothing of what we know. What we do know is that the early church fathers all unanimously agree Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. All of them, and more of the later church fathers as well, are not unanimously agreed on Hebrews. It's an actual anonymous text. But all of them agree Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The second piece of information I would give is that all the manuscripts that we currently have that are written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John never say another name. They always say Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They don't say Matthew, Thomas, Peter, and Henry or something like that. They all are attributed and always say the name Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John.